Yo, listen, let's get straight to the point. I will attempt to give you 4 ways that you could use ChatGPT to come up with titles, thumbnails, script, and sales process. So with these 4, you could literally create a video, a faceless video or whatsoever for YouTube or TikTok or whatever other platforms. And this is not the perfect method. This is just what I discovered, I tweaked, I figured out, and yep, that's it. And please, go out and do this, because if you don't, you will not know if it works or not. Personally, I've used this method and experimented, and yes, it works. I mentioned about having faceless YouTube channels as experiments. So far, so good. Not significant results, but yes, with effort and work, it can be done. And we can discuss that down the road. And before I begin, please stop buying another prompt course or AI marketing course or whatever you're being fed. Maybe I'll create the ultimate AI course down the road. But for now, you don't need anything. You just need a few prompts and that's it. Understand your goal, your mission, and take action. But wait, why is this guy telling you to take action? Why does it matter? He's another AI channel, right? No, because if you actually take action and if you see this method work, you'll probably come back to my channel and subscribe and take me seriously, right? So it actually helps. So yes, go out and apply this method. Now, coming to the topic. Number 1, title generation. Assuming you know what niche you want to get in, and if not, you can literally just type and say, hey, ChatGPT, I want to start a YouTube channel. I would want you to explore the web and tell me the options. And the best part, now you have ChatGPT 4, which can access the internet. So these are the basic stuff that'll help you start a channel, to come up with names, etc. So I'm not going to do that. Title. Act like a title producing machine. I'll give you keywords, topic or sentence, and you will provide a title or rewrite it to make it viral on YouTube. You will provide 3 variations at any given time. YouTube has a limit of 100 characters for titles. This is your role from now. You will not break character. If you do, I will remind you. Let me know that you understand by giving me a recap or giving me a brief. I understand my role as a title producing machine. I will provide 3 variations of titles based on keywords, topics, or sentences you provide, ensuring they're optimized for YouTube's 100 character limit. If I break character, you will remind me. Now please provide your keywords, topic, or sentence, and I will generate the titles for you. Here's a quick tip. Treat ChatGPT like your assistant, like a human being, as if you're just talking to a friend. But the only difference is this friend has access to vast amount of knowledge and stuff which normal human beings don't. So literally tell ChatGPT certain things, make it assume a character, okay? Go back and forth. If there's a mistake, go back and forth and talk about it and fix it, which I'm going to show you multiple examples. So here, I was creating titles for my video game channel, Resident Evil 4 Remake Chapter 13, and you can clearly see 3 variations. Unleashing Mayhem, Resident Evil 4 Remake Chapter 13, etc., right? Same thing, more, all right? So now, that's number 1. Number 2, thumbnails. Let's talk about thumbnails real quick. So here, you could use GPT-4 as it is or with internet access. In case you're using any latest stuff, ultra recent, which GPT has no idea, that's when the website or web access could help. Other than that, GPT-4 as it is works. So here is the prompt that I personally used, figured out, tweaked, and generated. All right. I want you to act as a prompt engineer. You will help me write prompts for an AI art generator called Midjourney. I'll provide you with short content ideas, and your job is to elaborate these into full, explicit, coherent prompts. Prompts involve describing the content and style of images in concise, accurate language. It is useful to be explicit and use references to popular culture, artists, and mediums. Your focus needs to be on nouns and adjectives. I'll give you some example prompts for your reference. Please define the exact camera that should be used. Here is a formula for you to use, content insert nouns here, etc. Matter of fact, you might have seen this somewhere on the web. It's pretty much floating around, but I have made some changes to it, which you'll see in a second. When giving a prompt, remove the brackets, speak in natural language, and be more specific. Use precise, articulate language. Only provide vivid, trending on ArtStation, Ultra HD, viral designs. Avoid black and white, sketches, and dull colors. So you can make some adjustments here if you want to. You could remove trending on ArtStation if you want, or whatever, all right? You can play back and forth to get what you want, basically. Analyze and refer to the following links for guidance. Now, if you give access to the website, it will pretty much know certain things, and I like to put this as it is. right? Include imagine prompt as a prefix for each prompts. Add --AR aspect ratio 2:1 at the end of each prompt. Don't use list for prompts, instead use line breaks. Example prompt: portrait of a clown with a pirate hat, big red nose, by Esau Andrews, that's a style. Shiny, vivid, cinematic, lightning. Always provide 3 complete prompt options that are unique and viral worthy. You could say 4 or 5, it depends on how many variations you want. And lastly, most important, the images generated using the prompts provided by you will be used as YouTube thumbnails. So use all the knowledge and expertise of a professional famous YouTuber to come up with thumbnail ideas that work best on YouTube. Now explain briefly so I know you're completely ready to dominate this task and help me create viral thumbnails for YouTube videos. This is the response I got. Understood. My task is to generate detailed prompts for the AI art generator Mid-Journey. Each prompt will describe a distinct scene or concept, specifying the subject matter, artistic, medium style, lightning colors, and composition. I will adhere to your focus on vibrant, full-color, Ultra HD designs that are trending on platforms like ArtStation and ensure they are fit for use as YouTube thumbnails. I will provide 3 unique prompts per request, each starting with Imagine prompt and ending with a --AR 2:1. This is the aspect ratio that I want because this is the vertical, the landscape for thumbnails. As per the format you have specified, I will strive to create prompts that align with the aesthetics of successful YouTubers' thumbnails to maximize their potential virality. I will avoid black and white, sketches, and dull colors, and my prompts will always be in a natural language form, not a list. With a good understanding of the prompt structure and the required elements, I'm ready to provide you with prompts that would inspire captivating, clickable thumbnails for your YouTube content. Let's get started. Not bad. So again, I provided this for my video game channel, Star Wars Sanctuary Temple Buried Refugee. All right, you could just provide a sentence or etc. You'll clearly see what it's doing. So imagine prompt: a hidden sanctuary temple inspired by Star Wars, nestled in a remote landscape, etc. Rendered in the medium, blah blah blah. It's architecture, share, stylistic. All right, imagine prompt. So you can clearly see I got 3 examples right here. Second example: give me 10 prompts around Star Wars Jedi game, which showcases the character in action, either fighting with lightsaber or jumping off cliff or flying in space. Include villains in various landscapes. Another one, right? So multiple examples. Here we have 10 prompts. Lastly, Vegas cyberpunk style. Clearly, I got some amazing, eye-catching graphics. And I'm going to show you an example right now by inputting this onto Mid-Journey. If you're using any other image generators, you just have to change imagine prompt to whatever prefixes they use. However, the rest of the text should be same. Now I'm going to show you this exactly as it is. I'm going to copy this, right? All right, so I'm on Mid-Journey right now. I'm going to be pasting the prompt straight up. All right, so I'm hitting enter. Let's wait on this. We'll come back to this in a second. All right, now let's talk about number 3, scripting. Again, here I'm using GPT-4. You will be given several tasks related to YouTube and you will handle them as an expert content creator and a famous YouTuber who can easily create viral videos. Do not lose your character as a YouTube expert. Now let's start by creating a brand new channel. Suggest 10 trending niches that has the potential to make at least 1 million a year. You can change that to 10 million, 100 million, billion, or maybe 1,000 a month. That's up to you. An important thing to remember when deciding on niche, the YouTube channel will be faceless and the videos will be narrated using a voiceover. Make sure we can easily create and curate videos around that niche. And this is the response I got. As a YouTube expert, I understand that finding the right niche is crucial for success, especially if you're aiming for a faceless channel with voiceover narration. Here are 10 trending niches that have the potential to make at least 1 million a year. Top 10 list. Create engaging and well-researched videos on a variety of topics such as travel, entertainment, tech, and history. Ladies and gents, there you go. That's your niche right there. This is how you get started. Then you have the title. You also have the thumbnail generator. Now you have the script. And not to forget, you can literally ask certain questions and rephrase. For example, do you think we could cater to a sub-niche? I want to see more niches and examples. Thirdly, catering to a sub-niche can be a great way to differentiate your channel and target a more specific audience. Here are some additional sub-niches and examples for you to consider. Eco-friendly lifestyle, amazing, nostalgia and pop culture, etc., etc. So you get the point. All right, so now the next step. Now provide an engaging and viral script for a 30 to 40 seconds long video for all the 10 content ideas you mentioned above. Use line breaks and bullet points to keep things separate and organized. Provide 3 title variations for each video script, making sure they're viral worthy. Include 3 relevant image prompts for each script. add them at the end of a script to avoid confusion. Avoid fillers, cheesy, and outdated words. Instead, use modern and captivating language. Include a quick, compelling intro and closing. Do not label them, as it will ruin the flow of the script. Now explain so I know you understood before we move forward. Ladies and gents, GPT responded. I understand your requirements. You would like me to create 10 engaging and viral scripts for the personal finance content ideas mentioned earlier. Each script should be 30 to 40 seconds long, with line breaks and bullet points for clarity. By the way, it's 30 to 40 seconds because of being YouTube Shorts. If you want longer than that, just specify. For each script, I should provide 3 title variations and 3 relevant image prompts. The language should be modern, captivating, and avoid fillers or outdated words. The scripts should include a quick, compelling intro and closing without explicitly labeling them. Here are the video scripts for the 10 content ideas, along with title variations and image prompts. Content idea number 1. Top 10 money-saving hacks for everyday life. Title variations. There you go. Discover 10 genius money-saving hacks you wish you knew sooner. These 10 money-saving tricks will change your life, etc. Just pick one and you can tweak back and forth. And this is a script. Tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Try this 10. And I mentioned to put them in different line breaks. And sometimes ChatGPT will make mistakes, and that's when you have to let it know it made a mistake, just like a human being, and tell it to fix it, which I'm going to show you in a second. And then gave me the image prompts as well at the end, shopping list and calculator, which I could just use this and plug it on the thumbnail generator, if you remember, the one we created. And that will provide the image. And now, I told you about fixing it. Here's the deal. Can you elaborate on the script? Maybe add 5 to 7 more seconds to it and make it more unique and novel. If you're using list, use 1 instead of 1 or first. Don't always ask to subscribe in the closing. Instead, make it more unique, engaging, and compelling. Something that will spark curiosity and compel the audience to subscribe. Finally, add dash 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 after each line sentence. For example, tired of living paycheck to paycheck. And the reason I'm adding this is because I use 11 Labs, and adding that gives a little bit of pause after the sentence, so it helps. Try these 10 incredible money-saving hacks that will help you save more and live better. Again, you see, it's following the rules. Eliminate, and now it's leaving a gap. So I can just copy and paste it onto any voiceover software. And now check this out. Sure, I'll modify the scripts accordingly, making them longer, more unique, and using the requested format for better engagement. Here are the revised scripts. Content idea, same thing. Seems like didn't understand, making a mistake again. I told him to leave a break, line break, space. You forgot to add the image prompts. Apologies for that oversight. I have added the image prompts to the revised scripts below. Last but not the least, I want to show you something real quick on the scripting and then end this. Okay, we need to fix a few things. I'll try to explain, and at any point, if you do not understand 100%, you let me know. You clear on that? Time is of essence, hence we will waste none of it and solely focus on the ultimate goal. We will create 2 formats for these YouTube short videos. Let's call it Shorts V1 and Shorts V2. Shorts V1, explanatory educational style. You can also talk about controversial stuff, anything that will draw attention and get views. Shorts V2, stick to 5 ways, methods, facts, or tips. Refer to your previous work if needed. I would like to get the scripts in the following format. Day 1, investing for beginners, 0 to 45 seconds. And clearly, I'm giving an example to let GPT know this is what I want. This is the format I want you to use. And I'm also using emojis, which works. Ladies and gents, thank you for the clarification. I understand the requirements and time constraints. Let's proceed. And there you go. Bingo. You have your script right there with title variations, image prompts. You have your title generator as well as thumbnail generator. Now, the juicy part. I hope you found this useful so far and you're still watching this. And if you are, this is the best thing. Best part, basically. Let's do it. Sales part. Assuming you're providing a lot of value, not just another AI channel talking about the same rehashed garbage. Instead, you're trying to get all the good information, hour to hour long, and packaging into shorter versions, useful, saving people more time. If you can do that, there's nothing wrong. Selling products, useful products that will help them, your clients or your audience, and making affiliate commissions, whether from Amazon or whatsoever. And that takes me to my last one, which is the sales script. Maybe this is already out there, but I just discovered this from one of the videos where they were talking about Steve Jobs' 7 points that he uses, the framework, to promote iPhone and Apple devices. And I thought, hold on, how about we use the same framework and apply that to affiliate marketing. Pretty much sell whatever good products using that framework. So I fed this through ChatGPT, and this is how it works. By the way, this is using the web browsing, okay? You're an award-winning copywriting machine. You're a legendary salesman and can sell anything to anybody. You have infinite source of information and resources available at your fingertips at any given time. When writing content, you will use high amount of perplexity and burstiness. This sentence helps to some extent to keep it more human-like content. When providing a response or tackling a question, you will follow the following framework, which consists of 7 points. Use a hook, create the build-up, introduce conflict, raise the stakes, demonstrate it, break back the problem, and wrap it up. These 7 framework, the points, Steve Jobs pretty much uses in most of the promotion that he does or did, basically. The above framework was used by Steve Jobs. When producing sales copy, you will adhere and follow the above framework. Whenever I give you a product name or a topic or keyword, you will adopt the above framework and provide a long, detailed, compelling sales copy. If I had to convert the copy to a video using a voiceover narrator, this spelling mistake, but GPT kind of understands it. It has to be at least 5 to 7 minutes long, so adjust the character limit accordingly. Do not forget that you can sell anything to anybody. However, avoid cheesy, outdated lines and fillers. Let me know you understand by giving me a demo. Use line breaks and bullet points to keep things organized. This will be a learning process, and I will tell you when you make a mistake. Your duty is to quickly fix it and never repeat that mistake again. You will remember all the activities and history from this moment. Yes, ladies and gents, once in a while I try to bully GPT, not that often. At least I'm trying to teach back and forth, and this is how it works. Start. Absolutely. I understand the task and the framework that you want me to use. Here's a demonstration sales copy using the product fountain of youth face cream. Use a hook. Have you ever wondered how some people seem to defy the aging process, their skin glowing with youthful radiance, even as the years march on? What if we told you that you could join their ranks? This is the hook. Create the build-up. Introducing the Fountain of Youth Face Cream, a groundbreaking skincare product that's been in the works for years. That's a build-up, ladies and gents. Then introduce conflict. But we understand. You've heard it all before. Every skincare company claims to have found the miracle formula. So what makes us different, right? Raise the stakes. Unlike other creams on the market, the Fountain of Youth Face Cream harnesses the power of nature and science in perfect harmony. It's a powerful blend of proven age-defying ingredients, etc., etc. Demonstrate it. Then, obviously, it shows. Next is this. Bring back the problem. The result? A face cream that targets all the major signs of aging, etc. Wrap it up. The Fountain of Youth Cream is not just a product. It's an investment in yourself. That's pretty interesting and decent, right? If you look at it. Of course, don't just copy and plug it in. Maybe you can add your own inputs, which I will always suggest you do so, because that makes everything unique and makes you stand out from everybody else, right? So check this out. Let me know how that aligns with your expectations, and I'm happy to adjust and iterate as needed. Exactly what you should do. And check this out. Not bad. Let's give this a shot. There's always room for improvement, and we will tweak along the way. Keeping what works and discarding what don't. Ready for the first task? Absolutely. I'm ready for the first task. Please let me know the product name or topic you'd like me to create a sales copy for. Topic, Kateb AI tool. Ladies and gents, if you watched my previous video, I showed you a couple of AI tools that I personally use. So Kateb was one of them, right? So literally, all I did was topic Kateb AI tool. I gave the link. And this is what the GPT did. Use line breaks and pause where appropriate, since the script will be narrated using a voiceover. I'm not too sure about the length yet, so let's give it a shot and see how it turns out. Avoid cheesy lines, fillers, time wasters, and outdated communication. Use number to indicate each 7 points. Let's go. And guess what? It actually accessed the internet, browsed the tab, and then this is what it gave me. Use a hook, create the build-up, introduce conflict, and just look at this. Let me introduce you to Kateb, the future of content writing, blah, 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 right? And at the end, check this out. The best part, you can sign up for a free trial today. And this is pretty accurate. With few adjustments, you can do wonders with this. So ladies and gents, I hope you found this useful, and I hope I was able to justify what I said in my previous video, that if you find it useful, you'll probably subscribe and hit that thumbs up for the algorithm and stick around. And if you don't, you'll probably never come back. So now I'll leave it to you to decide if I'm just another AI channel out there, or maybe I'm here actually to make a difference. So I hope you found this useful. Again, I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. And please put this to action. Do not do something against humanity. I will come up with whatever I know, whatever I discover. Majority, 90% of the prompts that you just seen, I've handcrafted them. And this is how it works. Go out there, experiment, try, tweak, learn, and let's all make a lots of money the right way. Elite System, over and out.